Howdy y'all, this is Texas Gaming Industries here, and welcome to episode 22, part 8 of my Let's Play of Transport Fever 2. In the previous episode, with the arrival of steel in Paris, we now unlocked a new commodity, glass. And we basically built up connections to deliver said glass supplies to the new glass factory that just opened up at Verdun. And in this episode, we're going to get ourselves some glass produced to be brought over to Paris for the exposition grounds. I'm still waiting for the opportunity to start some channel services between France and the United Kingdom, because it could basically be, yet again, a very profitable service. Besides, if my express trains are able to make a pretty good amount of money on their passenger service, then I'm pretty sure it could be the same for many of my other trains. Our potash mine is starting to basically fill up, and there's plenty of sandstone being produced for the other trains. Huh. Wasn't expecting a large platform to be nearly full to the brim with sandstone. Well, there's not much sandstone waiting to be picked up for freight train A2, but that will change eventually. However, there's tons and tons of coal on this one. I'm surprised on how much this train is waiting to basically carry more loads of coal. I guess, now that we have much more of a destination for both, well, at more destinations for this coal, the mine is basically producing a little more. Might as well increase the amount of wagons I have on this train for now. We'll go to 420. That'll cost about a couple more francs. Let's see. Verdun still needs meat. Nancy. Most of my cities don't even need foodstuffs. That's the only foodstuffs I can deliver my baked goods to is for towns that are not able to be connected by my transport services. Dwarves, Metz, Bescarcon, and Serbuk are all basically on the other map areas that I have no access to. But nonetheless, though, at least, however, my services are gonna slowly, basically, produce more commodities. And hopefully, I'll be able to transport a little more commodities eventually. Speaking of which, I'll need to place down these whistle posts. Where is my train? Oh. Freight train A2. It's gonna take a little while for the first loads of glass to be produced, so I'm gonna cut this video right here, and I'll see you all in a moment once the glass starts being produced. And we're back. Now with glass finally being delivered to the Upper Paris truck terminal, now my glass can finally be delivered by road to the exposition grounds. As you can see, our glass is basically at 21 units, so we'll need basically about 180 more units, which thankfully, Freight Train I, basically has delivered. Let's have a look at our company score. 28! Jeez! And I have 10 vehicles that make it a profit of over 10 million. Well, it's because some of my trains carrying minerals have been carrying a lot of money. Well, our value has gone up completely. Our finance, we're still at 3 million francs, But we're not at... And we were able to cover some of our debt. We're now at 120 million francs. It's only a matter of time before I can finally get out of this debt completely. So since each truck can carry about 10 units of glass each, they basically have like 90 units. So one more run with those with those wagons, and I'll be able to have enough glass delivered. Let me see, what other services can I provide for now? Well, I for one need to set up a new set. I'll just set up some new services for now. This will be Channel Ferry A. They're gonna be this color. And this one will be Channel Ferry B. And this is going to be Channel Cargo Ship. This one is going to be super dark blue. Alright. Once we get the last bits of supplies to the exposition grounds, then I think we might be able to open up territory and connect to other more productive areas of the map. My grain farms are still producing stuff, but not enough to basically warrant several amounts of trains, because there's no destination for them. Plus, I feel like I also need to start transporting more loads of freight. Now that I have connected to Lily, I could now start transporting building materials there. Autosave. I think if we start transporting more to their destinations, I'm pretty sure we'll start basically... Oh, you have got to be joking. Well, at least one of my mods is basically counteracting this debt. Let's see. For Freight Train D, we'll go to Platform 2 instead. And Freight Train A1 will go to Platform 1. Wait, no. Platform 2, Platform 1. Oops, not that. Alright, still heading to the quarry, that's good. Let's see. Let's see. Alright. Let's see. Since there's going to be another train carrying construction materials, we'll name this one Freight Train D2 and connect it to here. Oh, there's no complete direct link to those two. I actually forgot about that. Let me think. Well, I could build a small switch track here, but I'm not so sure of the... Huh. That curvature is not as tight as I thought. But as long as it's able to connect to its destination... Let's see. Oh. There we go. One of my freight trains is actually using this one. Which one will that be, though? I better have a look at some of my fish trains. Fish train G1, 2, 3. But I think the more shorter route is going right through Lily. So I might have to basically add some, put down some, add a waypoint at my signals. Cannot connect all stations. Oh. Oh, I think I see the problem now. Let's see. There we go. Much better. That way, that track will be reserved primarily for freight train D2. Freight train D2. Let's see. Let's see, how much will I need? 22 million francs. Alright. We'll clone it and put it on freight train D2. Perfect. It still has a lot of sandstone available, but now that the production is starting to increase a little, as well as the shipment and transport, this factory should start producing a lot more. And this should start increasing the amount of sandstone that's needed. Just in case, I might as well upgrade this train to a couple more goods wagons. Let me see. 4 planks. That's the one I'm using. 630 units of sandstone. That's kind of overkill, but if this is going to be fully loaded, it's going to basically make a lot of money. But I might as well start repaying back my loans as well. Alright. Just a little, 60 more units of glass to deliver, and then it should be finished. And then we can finally start delivering one of the last pieces of equipment. And I believe it's maybe something to do with one particular commodity I haven't seen on the map. Well, if you basically could see it as one of the demands needed, I think it might be light bulbs. Because nobody wants to come to the exposition grounds when it's dark. Let's see. Industry level is still rising. There's still a lot more sandstone being produced, and it should now be at level 3 in just a matter of moments. Yep, level 3. Production of 300 units of sandstone. It shouldn't take too much longer for this whole project to soon finally be finished. There's several more wagons and glass coming in. Thankfully, it should almost be done. Let me see. Now, I should set up my steamship ferry services as soon as possible. I'll need to need to purchase a pair of these. I'll just buy these ships for now and just keep them in storage until it's time to start their operation. And then we'll purchase one of these. to be used for the channel ferry ship. Well, the channel cargo ship route, basically. Let's see. Transport? Wow, a lot of my industries have reached 100% in transport. And their productions are starting to basically go quite up. Just a tiny bit more, and then this will reach level 3. And that will start producing a lot more building materials.
Great, the third phase of the construction is complete. The exposition now includes the largest single-span structure in the world, and soon also the tallest tower in the world. Lots of light bulbs are needed to lit up the 300-meter tower and accentuate its forms. Make sure they get to Paris, and prepare yourself for the big opening.
Alright, now we can get started on transporting light bulbs, which is located in Dijon. Now, light bulbs require cotton glass, cotton, and coal, and it will produce about 4 units of light bulbs each, so this will be an easy commodity to transport. However, we now have access to the port, which will be very, very useful, as this port will now basically deliver us some unique commodities, such as cocoa beans, cotton, gold, and sugar. Right now, the only places that require these cottons is at the textile factories in Amiens, the light bulb factory in Dijon, and the Mulhouse textile factory. However, they need either 2 loads of cotton or 1 load of cotton plus machinery to make 2 loads of clothing. We have still yet able to access territories to transport commodities, but however, I believe that transporting some commodities here will be very, very beneficial. Let's see. Now, let's see, what towns need it? Reims needs light bulbs. And the only town I could deliver light bulbs to is basically Reims. However, I could also start delivering light bulbs to dwarves. So I might as well basically make this a 2-bay platform for my cargo ships. However, clothing is still needed here, so I could eventually start transporting loads of, well, clothing in. Let's see. I better put this as cargo ship A and have it fully loaded with food. Then I'll make another one. Call this Channel Cargo Ship B. Same color. Full load. And the only commodity it's picking up here is light bulbs. It's going to be a bit of a long service. However, if we deliver some of these clothing items to Acheatments, we can start transporting clothes. And there's a lot of towns that we have connected that require clothing. So, we'll basically have another opportunity to earn a lot of money, which we'll be covering in the next episode. So if you enjoyed this episode of my Let's Play Transport Fever 2, please be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to Texas Gaming Industries for new video uploads every Friday or Saturday, depending on my outside schedule. And as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye!